WINGY Boxing IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with the coach of Lyon Woodstock and CJ Challenger, Hudge. What's going on, Hudge? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just enjoyed the press conference. I'm ready for the big fight now. Well, waiting tomorrow.
You like making me nervous, don't you, Hudge? I'm sitting there, all relaxed, and then again, it kicks off. Now, a lot of people will say, why does this coach always get involved in these sort of things? What would you say to them?
I don't know if I always get involved. I just hear things sometimes, and I think sometimes Lyon gets the wrong end of the stick. People get the wrong end of the stick with Lyon. Lyon wasn't, with regards to today, Lyon wasn't offered the fight. The fight goes to his team. You've got people like me, Chris Pyatt, it's a world champion. We've got people around us. We make decisions for Lyon. The fight was 4 weeks' notice. He's trained for 6 rounds.
This is the Sam Bowen fight, isn't it?
Yeah, he's coming back. And listen, we've got a bit more respect for Sam. I'm not being funny, right? All this nonsense. Even Carl. They're good people. They're doing what they're doing. We're doing what we're doing. And the fact that really, he's got 2 good kids there, undefeated, in Sam and Kyle. We've got Lyon and our CJ. We're in our city, and we're doing something right, ain't we? To be putting these shows on and to have people talking about us. But like Sam says there, that's all it was really. Lyon wasn't offered the fight. I've heard it over and over again. Hence the reason why I just jumped in there and said, look, Lyon wasn't offered the fight. The team was offered the fight, and the team made a decision. Yeah, that's it.
What went wrong in the Woodstock Archie Sharp fight? if we're being honest, I know you're an honest guy.
If we're being honest, as I said, and I'll always stand and explain my words. I didn't know much about Archie Sharp. He hadn't done a lot in the pros. Just like Jordan said about Sam, they haven't really had that many challenging fights. They've had fights and they've looked good. Same as Archie. When Lyon went into the fight, I think Lyon was a little bit complacent. He was fit, he was strong, he was game. But there was a few things, I'm not going to go into them at this moment in time, but there was a few things. And when he got in the fight, if you see, he just sort of after that first round, psychologically, it sort of got to him. He came back to the corner, and after 3 or 4 rounds in the ring, it was still in his head. And this is why we talk about learning. These are young guys, and Sam, Archie, Zelf, they're all going to go through these experiences. They've had 10, 12 fights. They could all fight each other next year, and it would put them in stand them in good stead for future fights, do you know what I mean? Because they're all good kids, and there's not a lot between them, do you know what I mean? But I'm sure out the 4 that my Lyon will come out on top. That's just me, and I'm sure Carl thinks the same, and I'm sure Pat Barrett thinks the same with Islam.
So Lyon said if the offer for Sam Bowen comes in, he's ready. He would take it. How many fights would you like to see from Lyon before you would accept the Sam Bowen fight? Because us as fans, we want that fight. We want that fight.
I'll be totally honest with you. I think it's a big fight in the city. It has been since the amateurs. I think Sam deserves a good payday out of that, and I think Lyon does as well on the business side of it. And back to your question, Lyon wanted this fight. He wanted to fight on this show. He was on my case. Please, I'm begging you. I said, Lyon, we're coming off the back of Archie Sharp. We've got a 8-rounder. Let's get the 8-rounder out of the way. Let's see how we go, and we'll make a decision. But as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen from Lyon is ready for Sam Bowen. He's ready for the rematch of Archie Sharp, and he'll be ready for Zelfa Barrett. And the reason I mention their names is out of respect, not out of disrespect, because they're all top kids, and that's where we want to be.
What we're looking to see from CJ, style-wise, in the Kyle Hayward fight, what sort of?
Stylistically, CJ sets himself up as the master boxer. Kyle comes to bring the heat and the pressure. But we ain't one-trick ponies. I don't train my fighters to do one thing. So CJ will do what he needs to do, and he'll make the adaptations he needs to make in the ring. On the night, and anyone that thinks they're going to run through my boy, they're deluded. Do you know what I mean? So it's up to them. If that's what they want, that's what they've set themselves up to do, then go do it.
And I always like to get your views on future fights from a tactical break perspective. Yeah. Josh Warrington and Kid Galahad. That fight's been announced. Is it June? What was your thoughts on that fight? Technically, how does that play out?
Technically, I think a lot of people think off the back of Josh's last 2 fights that he'll just run through Kid Galahad. I know Kid Galahad, and I don't think it's going to be quite that straightforward. He's a stubborn, strong, tough, awkward guy. And if Josh turns up in that ring thinking he's going to have an easy night's work off the back of Selby and Frampton. If he thinks he's going to have easy night's work and then roll on to bigger things, I think he could be a bit of a banana skin, to be honest with you. Because I know how they train. I've been up there, we've trained with them, done a lot of work with Lyon. with Kid Galahad. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, and as we know, the Ingles are a very professional outfit. So I'm sure they'll have their boy ready. Josh, I like Josh. I like him a lot, do you know what I mean? So he's just got to stay focused now, because this is a potential banana skin. He's got to stay focused. After that, he's got the big fights in America that he wants. Yeah.
Well, Hudge of Unity Gym, as always, thanks for giving me your time.
No worries.
Look forward to the fight, and I've got to say thank you, man, for you lot for bringing these fights to Leicester, man.
Listen,
saves me getting on the train for 3 hours to Liverpool and stuff like that.
And as you know, I run an amateur boxing club. I'm in the elite championship today. Our Paige is flying. She's off to a European tournament in 3 weeks' time. And these fights bring a buzz to the city. There's lots of boxing clubs, lots of kids looking up, seeing Frank Warren's on our doorstep, seeing Wingy and saying, "Oh, I want Wingy to interview me." Do you know? Yeah, of course. But they're seeing all this on social media, and they want to be part of it. So all you guys are bringing this to our city, man. Bless. Thank you.
Thanks for the time. Thanks for speaking to Wingy Boxing and IFL TV. Thank you, brother.